I rolled out my clay. This cube I started is a 2 by 2, 2 inches by 2 inches. Okay. There's an air bubble right there, so I'm going to take my tool and pop it. I don't want air bubbles. If you have air bubbles, you're going to have trouble too, because what's going to happen is they're going to get in there and they're going to explode, just like a solid form. If I am making a cube, how many sides, how many 2 by 2 sides do I need? 6. And you want to measure, do not wing it. Okay. All right. So again, I need to score the sides. Oh, you know what? I got to do that one. Wrong side. Okay. To put together a straight edge piece, obviously this is really plastic clay, so if I lay it down, it's going to get squished. You're going to want to kind of stand it up. Get rid of your seams. Make it as straight as you can. I even go on the inside and just try to smooth it out just a little bit. Okay. If you don't slip and score your pieces, they will fall apart. So you need to do that. If you don't, you're going to have a world of hurt, world of trouble. And I can tell exactly who does it and who doesn't right away. Actually, even usually the thing falls apart before I even get it in the kiln. So. Okay. Now, the nice part with the top and bottom is that I can put this on. I need a bigger piece. Put this on, trace around the outside. And I know it's going to fit. Just go back and put my score marks in. Push so it's down, and turn it over and get rid of my seam. Okay. Again, I don't want any rough edges. You can take a sponge with a little bit of water or even your finger with a little bit of water on it, and it'll really do wonders with erasing the sharp edges. Okay, so I'm going to give this a little tap so I have a flat top. See if this will fit. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Now if you have some odd kind of shapes that you're working with, they're not the geometric or more of a organic shape, you're just going to have to kind of play around and see what you can do to make it. There's really no straight answer other than it needs to be hollow. And that hollow shape needs to have a hole in it. And then it needs to be smoothed out. Sometimes you need to give it a little tap to flatten it out. You can use the back of a ruler. And really this clay is really sticky, so it's a little bit harder to do right now, but this is a really good way to get stuff kind of flat and to do what you want it to do, or even rounded. Okay, and then I would just go through and smooth stuff out first. Okay. Then of course I could figure out where I want the hole. I may want to do it diagonal so it's corner to corner. If I want kind of a diamond shape to go through, you know, I can do something like that. But you must have that hole again. To let the air out. Get everything smoothed out nice. Like I said, if you make your hole too big, not a big deal. We can play around with some glass beads and make it work. Okay, it's pretty ready to let sit and then put my design on it eventually. Right now it's pretty soft, so I'm gonna let it sit in a plastic bag. I wouldn't wrap it up in a wet paper towel because I want it to solidify just a little bit. Okay. The next thing I would do is take all my scrap, put it in the scrap bucket, put my tools away, wipe off my table,